Howdy folks, and welcome to today's bonus video, which is all about showing you how to enable replays in World of Warships. I get an astonishing number of emails from people who have had the most incredible games in World of Warships, but because they didn't know how to enable replays, all they could do was send me the screenshots of the game results. So if you follow the step-by-step instructions in today's video, the next time you get a 4000 base experience match in a tier 4 cruiser, you'll actually be able to share more than just the post-battle screenshots with the world. Unlike in World of Tanks, there isn't just a simple checkbox that you can tick which will enable battle recording. In World of Warships, if you want to enable your replays, you're going to have to mess around with the text file. However, don't panic, I'm going to show you exactly how easy it is. The file that you're looking for is called preferences.xml, and it's located in the root folder of World of Warships by default. That's in your C drive, Games folder, World of Warships. Now, as long as you follow the instructions in this video, there is absolutely no danger whatsoever of you doing any damage to your World of Warships game. However, accidents do happen, people do make mistakes, so I highly recommend you make a copy of this file before you start messing around with it. Once you've made your copy, you're free to start messing around with the original preferences.xml file. Open it up using your text editor of choice. Notepad works just fine. You'll end up looking at something that looks a lot like this. Now, there's two ways of finding the string of text that you want. You can either use the search function under the edit menu, or you can just scroll all the way down to the bottom of the text file. And you're looking for the line of text that looks like this. Well, actually, it's 3 lines of text, and that's what they look like. And you should be able to find these as the last 3 lines of text in the file. Once you've found them, you're going to have to start editing. And what you're going to do, if my dog will just lie still in my lap for a second. There you go, Boo. Sorry about that. Never work with children or animals. What you're going to have to do is insert 2 new lines of text immediately before the ones that you've just found. And they look like this. If you've done everything correctly, you should end up with a block of text that looks like this, right at the end of the preferences.xml file. And that is it. Save your work. Start up World of Warships, play a couple of games, and then when you go back to your World of Warships folder, there's a replays folder, and in that replays folder are the replay files of all the games that you played since making these changes. If you wish to view these replays, there are 2 ways of doing it. You can either drag the replay file and drop it straight over the World of Warships executable located in the main World of Warships folder, or if you want to do a little bit more work, you can create a file association, and this is how you do that. Right click on any of the replay files, choose Open With, and then select Choose Default Program. Make sure that you always use the selected program to open this kind of file box is ticked, and then hit the Browse button. And you're looking for World of Warships, which by default is on your C drive, in the Games folder, and the World of Warships subfolder. If you've done all of that correctly, you should find that all of your World of Warships replays now have a nice shiny World of Warships icon instead of the blank text file icon next to them, and double clicking on any of these replays will make this happen. Congratulations, you've now enabled replays in World of Warships. Now, because the use of replays isn't fully supported in World of Warships yet, there are no list of controls that you can use to actually control how things look when you're viewing the replays. Luckily for you, I've got the list of controls right here. Page up increases the speed of the replay, page down decreases the speed of the replay. Home returns the replay to normal speed, and end pauses the game. If you click the left mouse button while you're playing, it toggles the camera between free and recorded camera. By default, the view that you're given when you're watching the replay is exactly the same as it was when you were playing, but if you click the left mouse button, you're able to pan and rotate and zoom the camera in exactly the same way that you can with free look mode in a World of Tanks replay. Additionally, if you want to watch the game without the UI up, as you're seeing me do here, press Ctrl+G. This actually also works when you're playing the game live, but I really don't recommend it because you won't have a clue what's going on around you. One other feature that's included with the replays only is a sort of free roaming camera mode, which you activate by going into free camera mode by clicking the left mouse button once while the replay is running. Now, what you do next is a little bit tricky. You have to press Ctrl+R+, right shift and backspace all at the same time. But once you've done that, it unlocks the camera completely and allows you to pan around the battlefield at your leisure. When you're in this mode, you pan the camera around using the arrow keys on your keyboard, and you can zoom with the scroll wheel on your mouse, although the zoom is very, very, very slow. You're far better just using the arrow keys to pan around. And that's it. Congratulations, you now have replays enabled in World of Warships, and you can control the camera to your heart's content. More importantly, the next time you get that monster game where you get 4,000 base experience, you can do more than just send me the screenshots, and you never know your luck. It might make it onto YouTube. Just in case you didn't understand what I was saying, or you didn't want to sit there pausing the video in order to root around in your game folders, the full instructions are also duplicated down below in the video description. And just in case you're one of those lazy people who can't be bothered to go messing around with text files yourself, there's a mod pack that will do it all for you. Link also in the video description. I haven't installed the mod pack myself. It doesn't just enable replays, it does a whole host of other things. It's Aslains World of Warships Mod Pack, so I'm not recommending that you use it because I don't know exactly what it does, but it is there, it is available, should you wish to try it out for yourself. And finally, because I firmly believe in giving credit where credit is due, there's also a link in the video description to the original World of Warships forum post started by Celtic Demolition, where he collated all of the World of Warships replays information into one place for ease of access. If for any reason you can't get your replays working, that's the place to ask questions. I hope this information has been useful. I'm pretty sure it has, judging by the amount of requests that I get for how to actually go about enabling the whole replay feature in World of Warships, or asking if there even is a replay feature in World of Warships. Well, yes, there is, and now you too can get it up and running. That's it for the moment. Obviously, there will be a full-length video up later today. This is just a bonus video. As always, folks, take care, and I'll catch you next time.